A pleasant good evening and welcome to the Steffan Phiri Show. I'm your host, Steffan Phiri, aka Black Boy Magic. Yeah. Lero ya bwela equipment. Nze naso kono ku Miss Universe. Kuti so esera equipment. So lero ndepemle ya pezi. So if you're joining us for the very first time, this is a show that brings social media closer to you. We're talking drama, we're talking gossip. Once every much scapa social media. In case you've missed one or two stories, I'm your person. Dile muntu wanu boku pangani. Boku chimikirani pali vindu vene misa pa social media. So always remember that the Steffan Phiri Show airs every Mondays and Tuesdays right here on Diamond TV channel 271 on DSTV and channel 20 on Go TV at 22:30 hours. Nakuzani kudala Mondays and Tuesdays. Then on this particular show, we've got two segments. The first one is called Social Media Trends, and the last one is called Social Media. Not mwandi chizungu ngakamba maningi. Ndivyo my sticker by my name. So the first one is called Social Media Trends, and the last one is called Fashion Reviews. So we're just going to get into it with the social media trends. So Miss Universe Sylvia Masebo, who's Minister of Lands, when they wanna since apparently when they were guest of honor or something, or when I by guest of honor, she was given a platform to actually say one or two things during the Miss Universe show, and she had this to say. So let's check out this video.
Remember that Zambia is a Christian nation. Also remember that we have very strong values, tradition, and culture. So we must be proud of who we are, and we can always show what we are, even in swimsuits. That is a view that I would like to pass on to the organizers. And she assured me that next time they will improve, because we want, as government, to support our girl child in all they are doing. But there are certain things that as government we may not really come through, okay? There are things that as parents we are supposed to encourage. So certain things we will not encourage. So, hello. It's important that I say what I have to say. You have a view, and I respect your view. But respect my view also. As a parent, I'm not sure whether, personally, I would not be happy to see my daughter or my granddaughter openly. It was a bit too much. But we can still wear the swimsuits. And I know that there are many beautiful swimsuits which does not necessarily have to be a G-string, for example.
So that was the Minister of Lands by Sylvia Masebo. She actually expressed her displeasure mu Nkana kala na mamputkani kuvala zimene zija. But then they've no makonkera kwa bantu kuma pageant. If I believe looking at her age, okay, I do understand her remarks and also her concerns towards the same pageantry, especially kafika kuja ku kwenenzo chitankhaniza mputskani kuja kuma swimsuit competition kuja but mwene naonera ine nobody else kulibana bala yenona kamba jerosi ya mputskani kunauku. I think ye venzeko at least kwenzo bisako something we didn't see my landmarks kuja tinaona chabe covered and also this is how pageantry happened, Miss Masebo. Or Mrs. rather. Ndemwe yamachitikira ma pageantry kumankala ma swimsuit, kumankala ma night gown, kumankala ma chance. So ndeve na mavala. So ungaende ku swimming na gown. Or ndo swimming kuja waendo vala ma bubu vala ndeze no mavala zenezija. And also people ndeve no makonkela. Vantu wanaimpila ma 200 ma 300 kwezi na matebo ya ma 10 pin wanaenda waone zenezi jamputskani kuti wazione bwino live not ati kuwashimikira ati kwenze mput mwezi live. So we can still take that into consideration. I heard she, in the speech that she actually said, she mentioned saying wanakamba na Alice, and then Alice also had an ear towards her concern and going to work towards it. But also when you look at international competitions, munga socha bende mwena mavalira want to just have to get used to this. It's a competition after all. We're not actually sending out any wrong message. And also to the concern yakuti ati kunabwera vana vanabweresa zimuna va vana mu vintu vasomo zvasiya kunyumba, because those programs are kind of long, ni hatari, and then futi there's a lot that happens. There's a lot of nudity. Ndeve no amavarira ndemwamene programmed. So such events, please make sure you leave your kids at home, and they're quite long. Looking at the same event in Asila Kuma 03, you wouldn't want to keep your child from 18 to 03 on such an event. It's better you just leave them out there. And then also the other concern ya my husband, that's kwenze my husband zivaona vija vindu vaso, but my husband never naona konkira vamene vija kuti vandava vaonesese ningosana nkhale kumanyumba. Never wanna congregate, but also that's how the programs are set up, and that is what happens. If you are going there, be ready. Kuti ndo sukuluze menso ndo zone mputskani live the branch. That is the whole. That's how everything is run. So just prepare your mind, prepare na mfechizani kuti msukuluze menso ya sukuluzike, and so on. Moving on the same Miss Universe, when a 4 and a 5 had a performance and one of them actually fell on the stage. Let's check out this video. So that was 4 now 5 on the Miss Universe stage performing their songs. That was during a performance. One of them fell on the stage. What happens in such things where you're performing, you fail, you keep the show going? And also it cannot be that I believe it was a mistake. You wouldn't want to fall. That wasn't even planned. It wasn't rehearsed. It just happened. Maybe anaterereka agwa. Oh, it would have been he was overexcited and uzana mama vinira antakopa build. Ama fuenkula oku na okumendo kuna oku. Peza palasta kelezeka. And also I would like to urge musicians and artists, whenever they are booked for such performances, try not to use anything, especially alcohol or any sort of drugs. At least it could just be very sober. I had a manager before I don't have a manager anymore. I had a manager, his name was Braji. Whenever we are going to perform, be it live, be it words, be it recorded, he would always tell me, don't go for work drunk or high or on anything, to avoid such mistakes. I'm not saying they were high on things or they had used things or they were high on leaves. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is when you're going for such a performance, or rather for work or anything that is value to you, and drama, try not to use, so that you just be sober-minded the whole time, so that you avoid certain mistakes. It might not have been it might be. I remember this has now come to mind. There's a guy called Costa Stitch. He died, should be last year. He used before going to stage, and then when he went past stage, he just fell. He was very high, he just fell, and that's how he died. So there's such mistakes, there's such things that happen. So whenever you're going for a performance, please try not to use, and also be conscious of your space, your surrounding. Always look around. And this is not the only artist that has actually fallen on stage. There's also Slap D. I believe it was last year. He also fell. on stage. So such things happen and the show goes on. No matter what happens on the show, Nongweni Panonga Buzaza, the show goes on. There's nothing I can do. Na even the banana cheetah, when he felt now na banana got his fast, he went on stage and then they continued their performance. It was lovely and it was very nice to see people like him perform. Not only him performed, Aqualast King also performed. Those people had things to say about Cleo's performance and whatnot. She did an amazing job from her outfits to the performance. I believe it was a beautiful event. Moving on, yesterday we actually shared party in Kanyama ya Nkana supporters. So Nkana supporters wanted to vandalize the Levy Mwanawasa Stadium because wanapasa penalties the other team that were playing against, and then wanalonga ko one then ankala 1-1 but vinawakaripisa they started vandalizing the stadium. Kunyula Mipando, there's a lot of violence. I believe no one was hurt because we did not receive any information concerning anyone who was hurt or hospitalized. Kuchokera kwa mene kuja ku event. However, there's a statement that was actually released by Kalemba which says, okay, so the post by Kalemba says police on the Copper Belt have arrested 8 of the hooligans captured on CCTV destroying part of the Levy Mwanawasa Stadium during the Nkana versus Power Dynamos FAS MTN Premier League fixture yesterday. I am very happy that this has happened. When we look at things of the government, whenever they're destroyed, again, money will be allocated to those things to actually kuvilungisa and whatnot. And I hope they're going to catch more people because a lot of property was destroyed, not just the chairs. I believe na muchani mujamu fields, a lot of things happened. And that was really bad. I hope the police continues to do their work and actually catch these people, put them behind bars. If they have to actually pay fines, let them pay because what they did was very bad, not only to our budget, because what you don't get a budget, the money will start being allocated to that part where everything was already fixed. So please, policemen and women, continue working and also find a better way to discipline these people and also put them in their place. Whenever they go to such events, they should behave in an orderly manner, not venewana chita vida. So moving on, we're going to take a very quick break, and as we come back, we'll do the fashion reviews. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Steffan Phiri show. In case you missed one or two stories, you can still always catch me on our YouTube page. Tima posting up in case mnatambe live. You can still go back on our YouTube page and actually check out every program that we actually do here, including my show. So as you go on YouTube, ni jabe typing at Diamond TV Zambia, then you find all shows that we have recorded there, and then you can always catch up in case you've missed one or two particular stories. So moving on, we're still going on with the sexual, the advocacy for naughty for the advocacy against sexual abuse. You are never too late to the party. Please, we need as more people actually advocating towards or against, rather, against sexual abuse. So let's get into it as we do the fashion reviews. First up, we have Tasheri. She actually attended the Miss Universe event, and this was her dress. She had a crown on. Anavana kamu because I don't like the dress from here. I don't like it. The bag is okay. I can't clearly see the shoes, but this outfit for me is just a no-no. Next up, we have Franklin. Franklin looks okay. I believe he was maybe going for a week or weekend. This is something that I would wear. Indeed, to my outfit, you're not doing too much. You're just there, Ustacha bed is around, or you're just going to chill with your friends, have one or two drinks. For me, this is a very good outfit. I would put it on, and also it looks very comfortable on him. Next up, tinaona uyu mgeuza now in a Miss World. I name Miss World. I think they were my name is World. This dress is amazing, and I believe she deserves this. It's a very nice dress. The makeup very well put together. The dress itself very well detailed. It is just it's giving. It's giving. It's a very nice dress, and I love it. I love the hair too. She's a beautiful woman. Next up, we have Cleo. So, outfit and another Cleo in the performance. I don't know how to feel about putting on shiny things kumwamba na pants. So this was one of her performance outfit, and then we also have another one. But for me, this I wish it was asemba na barako ka jacket kena maybe chabeka plain, and then these same pants are okay. The shoes are fine. The makeup, the hair, the glasses, she slayed. Jacket chabindi sinna konde. Moving on, Tina Gero Shimumbi. Berinda Babes. I don't know how to feel about this. She's in black, flats, navy pinky. I just feel like the whole outfit is not very well put together. For me, this is just it's a no-no. It's a no-no. Next up, we have Zwe. Zwe looks very simple. I believe ezoenda ulukundo outfit. Ezoenda kumwa mbuluruka. Ndiye outfit yovala ngati wenda kumbuluruka. Zwe uzika konzero. Next up, we have J Cash. I believe this shoot was for a video. I love the pants. They look very unique. The vest is okay. The whole outfit is very well put together. J Cash, you deserve this. Next up, we have DJ Switcher. Switcher looks very fine. I just don't know how to feel about the pink shoes. Otherwise, the whole outfit, it's on fire. Inaoneka gorgeous. It's very, very nice. So the last person that we have today on the fashion review is Vida and Jonah. I feel like they look very nice. How I wish Jonah had like a tie on. Anaoneka cha baby, but how I wish he had a tie on. And then also Vida looks very stunning. Na mibo zake hizi anaoneka very, very gorgeous. So that's all we had for you today on the Steffan Phiri Show. Always remember that this show airs every Mondays and Tuesdays at 22:30 hours right here on Diamond TV, channel 271 on DSTV and channel 20 on Go TV. My name is Steffan Phiri, and see you on the next one.